Our next has been sitting heavily on me for a while, and it is Bloody Bloodlines. It is designed with all of us in mind. I think we're just in a space where we people in general, but specific to women here in the community, we just want to be whole. We want to be real. We want to be authentic. We want to stand in our truths and own it, even when the truth is ugly. And so one of the areas that I often hear from women that I'm coaching on the side is the notion that their hardest competition sometimes, the voices that ring most loudly in their heads, the things that they can't seem to get over comes from familiar folk, whether that's family, whether that's friends, whether that's folk we've hung around with for all of our lives. And our desire to somehow navigate that productively, like wanting to hold on to them, wanting to keep them in our spaces, and sometimes having to grapple with the truth that family can be foe. Women will, with their courageous stories, transparent selves, will lay the framework for our entry into a discussion of unhealthy and healthy family dynamics. These two women have some things in common, that you can be molested, being mothers of daughters who were molested, and now being mothers of sons who are perpetrators. And so, with that being said, that's a very sensitive, transparent, courageous, bold type of move to make, to want to talk about that in the form of the community. So here goes logistics so that you will understand. We will not be live in the group. We will specifically go to the Zoom so that people who are intentional will be in that space, not people who just happen to scroll by and just come upon it, but people who were intentional about coming into that space because you recognize that there are dynamics that have happened amongst your familiar folk that you want to learn to traverse more productively, and you want to be a support for women who are doing the work to heal in those areas. I ask you to really be intentional about that one girlfriend that you really want to be in the place, the one that you know to this day, something that her mama said, or her granny said, or her daddy said, or her sister did, or her cousin did, or her best friend did. It is really a blockage in her life, and you want her to be able to finally get over that, to have tools to move past it, to deal with it. Then this is the forum for her. Come face friendly. What does that mean? Imagine this. Imagine if we were trying to have a heart to heart about something that has wounded me, something that has broken me, something that has been damaging for me, and I'm trying to navigate through it. And the entire time that I am talking to you, you are looking like this. I cannot see you. I can't make eye contact with you. I don't get the generosity of your head nods. I don't get to feel your heart. I'm looking at this. My thoughts on that is no, we lean in. If women are bold enough, courageous enough, vulnerable enough, transparent enough to lend us their stories so that we can grow, so that we can process, the least that we will do for them is honor them with the dignity of making eye contact. Don't have to get up early, put on a lot of makeup. It just means we want to see your face. We want to be able to make eye contact. If we were to break into small groups, we want to be in groups where we can connect and see one another. So that is out of care and respect for people who really want to lean fully in 100% and give their all. We're not going to be spectators on the side listening to their stories, but not fully committed to doing the journey with them. Bloody Bloodlines will then go into our Meet Me Mondays, as we will delve into women who have struggled in their relationships with their moms. We'll have another segment where it's about grudges, where people have had angst in their heart for years and didn't know how to work through it, but have figured that piece out. We'll also talk a bit about the assault, the molestation pieces, and how to navigate that, especially if there are people that you have to continue to be around. And here's the incredible part. We'll do all of that within the framework of the Word of God. We'll find tangible tips from that good old book that helps us to navigate these situations. God talks about it so that we can talk about it too. It is a gifted event, meaning it is at no financial charge to you. Go into the event, click yes, tag a girlfriend, have her click the yes, so that we have an idea of how many people we're trying to navigate. Honor the greatness that is on the inside of you.